Hey guys, Matt with the Mad Catter. Just a really quick video. It's kind of a remembrance video. Um, I will give you the backstory. About, I think it was 2018, one morning I was out walking. This is before I started filming when I was walking. And unfortunately, I came across a little black cat, probably just a couple years old, maybe 2 or 3 years old. And he wasn't able to use his back legs. He was in a lot of pain. So we started, I walked all the way home, which is about 2 blocks, and had Jackie start calling people to see if we could get this cat some help. And the cat was laying in a gutter behind some trash cans. And, the gutter was wet, of course. So the cat was just, had probably been laying there all night. And we tried to find anybody we could, but nobody could come to help the cat. So we had to call animal control. Now, I'm not a huge fan of animal control. Never have been. Even when I was a reptile guy, always had problems with animal control. But of course, back then I had a lot of animals that I wasn't supposed to legally have. So, not all their fault. But so we waited around probably for about an hour. We took some blankets down, towel down, kind of tried to wrap the cat up. He was obviously feral. He was biting, hissing. He was probably in a lot of pain too. And this poor little cat, eventually animal control came and they picked him up. Now we didn't find out till it took us about, 5 or 6 hours of calling to finally find out that the cat had just been put down. So 5 or 6 hours later, basically the animal control officers, they came, we had him wrapped in a towel. They wore the big leather gloves. They pushed him into a trapping trap. It really pissed me off. The cat was fighting. He was obviously just being tortured. And they threw him in the back of the truck and took off. And, we were under the impression that they would have probably took him right back and euthanized him because we knew his back was broken. He was hit by a car. And so we've been calling and calling for hours. And finally, about 5 or 6 hours later, we got a hold of somebody that told us, we told them what neighborhood it was in. It was a black cat. They said, yes, the cat was just euthanized. They said within the past hour. So they drove around for about 4 or 5 hours with the cat in the back of their truck. So I do have some issues with animal control, but we just found some pictures of the cat. We took a couple pictures we took in the morning. So I'm going to put those at the end of the video. I just want people to remember this cat. We named him Scrappy that day. He looked like he was just trying to live, trying to fight for life any way he could. It was really sad. So I'm going to post those pictures and let you guys see them. I'll post the animal control just because we have it. But that was one of my first experiences with, just feeling helpless, like you just can't do anything to help, a cat. It's a really bad feeling. So I'm going to let you guys see the pictures. I just wanted to share Scrappy with everybody. We found him in, one of Jackie's folders on her phone. She was looking through them the other day and found him. So I thought I'd make a video just so everybody could remember little Scrappy. But it's really horrible, I don't know for sure that Scrappy was feral or he was somebody's cat that was a indoor-outdoor cat. But this is a good reason why we don't let our cats roam around outside. Usually the cats that I have found on the road that have been hit by cars are not ferals. They have collars on. They have identification tags on. The feral cats learn from a very early age to avoid cars, to be very cautious when crossing streets, unless they're spooked or something. But house cats, they don't have that kind of experience. So this is another video where I get to ask people to please keep their cats inside. It's not fair to the cat. The part that really angers me the most is how much time animal control took to finally, euthanize his cat because he was suffering. And he'd probably been suffering all night, laying in a dirty, wet gutter, probably screaming, nobody coming to help him. I mean, it's just horrible stuff what happens out there. So, please keep your cats inside. That's all I can say. That's the only way to absolutely make sure that your cat's not going to get hit by a car, not going to get killed by dogs, not going to eat something poisonous, not going to get shot by a human being with a pellet gun or BB gun or a real gun, or not get shot with a crossbow. We've seen cats actually come to the rescue, with crossbow bolts through them. So, and the myriad of other bad things that happen to cats and that people do to cats. The way to prevent all that is by keeping your cats inside. So, hopefully your cat doesn't end up like little Scrappy did, because that was brutal and it was terrible. But I'm going to post those pictures now. I'm going to add them to the video, and I want you guys to see them, so that he's remembered. Yeah, that was a bad day for me. So, but anyway, I haven't forgotten about Scrappy. I don't think I ever will. So, all right, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, do something kind for cats. I hope everybody has a great day.